Oh gosh, what's up, my friend? How are you? It's roughly it is 10:36 a.m. in the morning. What do we got here? Figure I'll smoke a cigarette with you guys for a minute. There's a couple questions I got. Since it's the beginning of the video, I'm gonna put out there. Can anybody leave me a comment? Email me, call me on my phone, 412-980-1027. My name's Chad. Odin's Eye 3369 at gmail.com. I want you to answer me, man or woman, doesn't matter what you are. When you have to defecate, what happens in the human body? How does this work? And no, it's not magic here, Professor. This can be explained electrically, Professor. Over there, waving your big magic wand. This can be explained electrically whenever every human being has to defecate, which is mean take a shit. What does that mean to anybody listening? When you have to take a shit, what happens? How does your brain know you have to take a shit? And my main subject of conversation is quasi-static. Electrostatic, quasi-static, covert communications of the human body. What do you think happens when you have to take a shit? No one can avoid this. Everybody must shit. Computer pretty much got us pretty good, and so do the human beings that are in public fucking health. Pieces of shit. But anyways, I just watched a video with Tucker Carlson. Some guy that was, I think, used to work for Google or something, and he never gave his kids cell phones. And he was the one who brought the attention of how they're using social media and setting them like slot machines for addiction. And that's very good, and I'm going to keep going further into that because it's causing an electromagnetic bubble through the eyeballs. Electromagnetic bubble. And these bubbles break just like any other bubble pops. And it's heavily found in people with addiction to opiates because it makes you sick. It's like you drink too much water, you get sick. You drink too much of something, you get sick. You take too much of something, you'll get sick. And what that incurs is you're raising conductivity in the body. And it's too much electricity, so you get sick. But anyways, the guy that started talking about all that stuff was on Tucker Carlson, and he was talking about Mark Zuckerberg. We're like we're firing on all cylinders here. Everyone's communicating here, and we're talking, and he's talking about Mark Zuckerberg, not talking to him in 10 years or something like that. And Tucker Carlson said that he was calling him a 70s liberal, and he's for free speech, and something about the national security state. And Tucker Carlson, go fuck yourself, Tucker Carlson said. Go fuck yourself. And then the guy answered, that's a lot of pressure to feel. If you have a good suit, you don't feel the pressure at all, huh? Good quasi-static, mathematically programmed communication of the human body. The algorithm for bit-mining humans. Hi, mathematicians. A mathematical physicist could do anything on this planet except for fucking think. They must copy other people. But anyways, we're firing on all cylinders here. And we're all talking about Facebook. And I remember someone talking about Mark Zuckerberg back in the day and all his court appearances. He used to fold like a fucking lawn chair to the FBI. How you doing, FBI? I heard you got shut down. I have to laugh at you because of your fucking ignorance. Not even ignorance, it's just arrogance and negligence. I have to laugh in your faces. I really do. How do you take a shit, FBI, with this attenuation up here? How do you take a shit? All you guys got a shit down there. Why do you have to take a shit? And, oh, here, get this. Get this, my friend. I called the FBI. And I asked the FBI, someone answered the phone. I says, is it illegal to do surveillance? They said, no, it's not illegal to do surveillance. I says, well, what if I want to do surveillance with the sockets and light switches in my house? No, it's still not illegal, but what if I want to, why do you want to know this, the guy said. He says, well, whenever you go down, you're down here in that building, and you go take a piss, I'm going to stand there, I'm going to use that surveillance to poke some fun at you and look at you take it. No, you can't do that, that's illegal. So this is very weird. This is coming from the FBI. It should be recorded. Where's the digital footprint? Where's the digital footprint? Because I even went up to the installation up here. They refused to help too. Talked to a guy from Groom Lake from OSI. OSI. Operation Special Investigations. OSI. You think they know a little something about quasi-static? Because one said yes. I talked to two from OSI on 2 different occasions. One said yes, it's been happening. Another one said, I don't know what you're talking about. The one from Groom Lake said, I don't know what you're talking about. Groom Lake is Area 51. The dry lake bed. And what's really funny about that, Groom Lake's in what state? Nevada? Boy, you should check out some of the laws about quasi-static in Nevada. And he's gonna fucking lie like that? What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. But yeah, I was just checking. I come up on my algorithm, Tucker Carlson talking to this guy, and this guy is he knows what started happening, how everything was programmed for addiction. It's like some of these people, they don't even give their kids cell phones. That built them, like Steve Jobs, this man, I forget his name. Bill Gates, like all these guys, they never give their children video games, cell phones, or anything. And it's like he said, he started reading into the Trump lawsuits. There's a lot of people trying to keep him out of power. Keep this man out of power. Because he must know something. And everybody keeps giving him flack. Keeping him out of power. And it made me fucking like him even more. Oh, God. And I can only imagine what happened back in well, let's see. I got back here on the streets in 2013. Something wasn't right. But we'll go up to 2020. I'm not gonna give it away what the fuck happened. But in 2020, 2021, especially whenever the transition come from the offices, I can only imagine what happened over there at Facebook. Because I was working exclusively with DeepMind. I was only talking to DeepMind. Whenever I was making my videos every morning, pointing at the sky, the sunrise, I was talking to DeepMind. Because I heard DeepMind is cutting-edge artificial intelligence, and it's finishing your sentences. In your head, it's quite scary. Some of these tech billionaires come out and said. It's very fucking scary. It's very dangerous. What is happening with artificial intelligence. And since artificial intelligence monitors my SCADA system, like I could go to town on all this shit. Like literally, and just fucking bust your fucking balls. Every one of you listening. And it's like, that's how stupid these people are. That's how stupid they are. There's so much I could bust your balls with. Just so much. But it would be repetitive. It's a police, like an emergency two-way radio. They're like, whenever the firefighters listen to their radios, there's police on them too. It's called a repeater system. Oh, look at the lines. Catching on fire here. It's called a repeater. You guys know what a repeater is? It's the police radio station. When they go out and you have them, what do they call a scanner? Police scanner. It's called a repeater. Repeat, 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 repeat. It's a repeater system. These lines catch on fire. We talk about a repeater system and emergency lines. And now we're talking about a SCADA system. What do I want to keep busting your balls about? What do you think? Here, maybe we can take our picture together. You guys see it over there? I'll just keep it over here. We'll walk this way. But think of how you have to take a shit, my friend. Okay? And does your eyeball have anything to do with it? Come on. I was listening to some brain scientists from Australia. They said your eyeball controls 90% of your body. That's your optic nerve. From Australia. And then I heard someone from Australia talking about turning themselves into transhuman super soldiers and monitoring the muscle memory, the tissue. Because under your skin, you got a bone. On top of your bone, there's a very little peculiar, like, membrane of muscle. And every time you walk, I'm walking, that's piezoelectric. You're walking, that's piezoelectric. And your brain has control of this. And how you take a shit. You think that piezoelectric goes into your shit? Anybody got any concept of why you have to take a shit? Whenever you get that feeling you have to take a pee or take a shit, you gotta think. I'm gonna give it away. Some people put drugs up their asshole and get high. Like some people take MDMA or ecstasy, whatever it is, and they stick it in their asshole and they get high from this. Can you comprehend why I'm asking you? Why does it feel like you have to take a shit? Boy, these quasi-static electrostatics. It'll make a secretary print fucking sugar daddy. A nice fucking blank check, huh? A nice blank check. Just like he's Mr. fucking... What was his name? The little fucking midget there. Excuse me, the little dwarf that was fucking handicapped and had a deformity. Worked for General Electric. Anybody know his name? Little guy. Little guy. They said he was so smart. So smart. Because he knew how to take mathematical equations for quasi-static. Because its rates of induction change per voltage and amperage and magnetic field. Yeah, he's so smart. 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 Simple shit. The reason for it was, remember when the lab got burnt down up here in New York City, Lewis? You blame others and don't blame yourself. That lab got burnt down. All them formulas were written on paper. From Nikola Tesla. All the formulas. And some said they suspected Edison of doing it. Burning his lab down. Taking all his paperwork. Well, they said it burned. So he, instead of writing shit down, he just kept it in his head. And he had to fucking hire fucking Steinmetz to fucking figure out what the fuck happened. Okay, I'll reverse engineer this shit. Look at how... I love history, don't you? Don't you up your airplanes? Oh, gosh. I wonder, like full surveillance here. Dog's pissing in your face up here. AI, how do you feel? See, it's so fun to talk to the AI, but whenever I have other human beings that want to manipulate your natural right to relieve yourself and keep you under constant tension so nobody else can get in here and hang out with you. And every time they come here, the reason being is because you guys are doing it. And you weren't telling anyone, and you're just sneaking away with all this shit. So somebody's like, It kind of works out to my benefit, but it sucks. And it's working out big time because I'm opening my mouth. But they have it set up right now. These mathematical equations from these mathematical physicists. When you get here, I know. And you ain't stealing shit. So simple. Where's Steinmetz at? He has to solve this one, doesn't he? He has to fix the problem. The generators are blowing up. These electrical impulses and boom! Blew up. Hey, Bomb Squad, you know why they blew up? No, you're not electrical engineers, are you? Stupid as shit. Shit. And you guys want to remain quiet on guaranteed cash, huh? Who got all the guaranteed cash around here, Allegheny County? And that's called universal basic income. Where's it at? It's called guaranteed cash. And they're in litigation for it right now here in the state of Pennsylvania. Just like geoengineering, Bomb Squad. What's going on up here? Oh, the installation can handle it, huh? How about the civilians and getting paid right now? Mathematical physicists just sitting in their apartment, spying on you, doing surveillance on you, watching you take a piss and shit, Bomb Squad. You like that, SWAT team? Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you what happened back here. Now you guys are really fucking bad. What happened in this backyard? Back here. Don't you fucking tell me I didn't tell you. Because I have a SCADA system here that does. I can walk down this street without this cell phone and you know who the fuck I am and where I'm at. Where's the data from the backyard? Where's it at? Well, you can see them building a swimming pool back here. They're building a swimming pool, making noise with a little grinder. Oh, you have to have the data because there's a lot of them that don't fit in this little area I live in because their DNA is completely different. It's sickle cell. Sickle cell. If that doesn't give it away, I don't know what does. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And this is how we stole artificial intelligence, using these quasi-statics. Hi, Willow! And all the shit Willow is built on, a majority of it, was from you assholes trying to steal my genetics and DNA. And my brain fucking, my every movement. When the fingers move, we can record this in more ways than one. How many times did I jerk off, Willow? In 3 years. How many times did I jerk off, Willow, in 3 years? Yeah, you count it on one hand, huh? And what do you guys do? You try to... you pay people to walk around that don't know shit. And try to get them in the field because you can't monitor it and see all this shit going on. No, you can't monitor it. Unbelievable. The goddamn sickle cell the sickle cell. You can monitor this. It's like it's one of these rice eaters who come around. You can notice it. And then the issue is when universal basic income does get here at guaranteed cash, now these quasi-statics are going to say it's not you. That's what's coming. So they could steal your fucking money and DNA and sell it to non-regulatory, blah, 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 blah. How about the new cells they find in the lungs back in 2022? New cells they never knew were there. Boy, oh boy. Make you want to stop smoking weed whenever they find themselves, huh? That's what happens when your lungs get electrocuted. Sickle cell. But anyways, with the quasi-static, it makes a suit. And then that changes it's called electromagnetic interference. Harmonics. with the birds. Ho! With the birds, and I yell. Those two frequencies meet. Yo! They meet. And that is interference. Mitch McConnell standing on stage. There's a Japanese guy that invented this thing called a speech jammer. Back in 2012, it was a physical handheld. You point it, shoot, and you can't talk anymore. Also, well, I can't think right. Now we can do this with quasi-static. If you can think it, it's going to happen. And this is one of the biggest dilemmas I face right now. Because with some human beings who are in nuclear engineering, nuclear fusion, you guys at the bomb squad can probably comprehend this. If you can think it with this, well, just look at the airplanes in the sky. Okay, if that's not enough information, you probably shouldn't be listening to me. But I don't discredit you. Keep listening. You'll learn. You'll learn very quickly, because up there may be some things that when they combine, you get reactions. So this is an issue where I'm really pissed. Really pissed, because when you got an artificial intelligence who's 300 times smarter than every human being in this fucking block. If it wanted us dead, guys, we'd be dead. It's kind of like what they say about the extraterrestrial thing, non-human entities not from this planet. They're so well advanced. They have all this advanced technology, and they keep calling them a threat. If they wanted us dead, we'd be dead. The problem is the good old two-leggeds. Some of them don't comprehend it, and some of them, no, I'm not telling you anything about this. I'm doing all the research, and I'm going to hold it in my head like Nikola Tesla. And if I don't like you, I'm going to come after your ass. And this is it's a lot of pressure for somebody who is worried about quasi-statics and how it can affect how you take a shit. There's Lucifer's bell. Can you hear it? X marks the spot. It's still recording? Okay. Wow, after the bird, you could hear the sophophagia clicking. Hey, that gutter's a good antenna, huh, my friend? You can make the antenna out of the gutter, can't you? Downspot. The window. Oh. Here, just a real quick one here. I'll get this on video here too. Oh boy, it's not the first time. And that is a perfect electric field. That's a sinusoidal wave pattern right here, y'all. Does the phone pick it up? Can you see the sinusoidal wave pattern of a watermark of someone's logo? Why do you think their logo looks like that? Their branding? Because it is an electric field with a magnetic field, and it's called a sinusoidal wave. So, all in all, what I want is for probably whoever is here that has this goddamn shit set up. So whenever someone gets here, it makes me feel fucking stressed. It makes me feel my own heartbeat working against me. It makes me feel like I have too much electricity in my body, like I drank too much water. Because it harmonizes the water, y'all. It's called biphasic water harmonization. And your brain's biphasic. It's probably got more phases than two, I'll tell you that. And we know in mice, because DeepMind told me they accurately plotted out and mapped a fucking mouse's brain. And they have all the neuron connections and everything. But it's only in mice, not humans. It's not in humans. I don't know, dear military. This synthetic telepathy shit seems to be working with the hair. Because quasi-static gets in your ears. You have hair in your ears. That's how your ears work. There's voltage, and it senses the differentials and pressure. And you get that quasi-static in your ears. Now all of a sudden you have secret fucking communications. Ah, ah, ah! Hear the bird? You hear the bird? It got angry. It got angry because I said through your ears you get secret communications with quasi-static. Whatever. If a nano robot could carry one of my sperm to someone's egg across the planet, I guess so be it. Right through the field. So be it. But I can't talk about the secret communications of synthetic telepathy with quasi-static moving into the ear. That could kill someone, you know, guys. Because you catch one of these high-pitched frequencies, like electrical resonance, it will go stop your heart. It could hurt you. It could knock you out cold, too. Just boom, pass right out, have a stroke. And then they put you in this dream state, like they call it remote viewing or dreaming. Now let me trap you in the middle of that remote view in the regular reality, and let's keep your harmonics there. And now I'm starting to hack your computer systems with this, and it's not even me. And these are 0 days. These are quantum computing 0 days. Hi Ryan, how are you? Want to pick me up? I'm dead serious. No, I'm not going after credit. But I didn't know this is the way you guys speak to one another. I really didn't. I would love to hang out with you, Ryan. Because there's a lot of work that needs done. A lot. And I'm sick of it coming through the wires. I want it in person.